Hello everyone, Amanda Grace here from Ark of Grace Ministries. So, in the prophetic, we have to be honest at times. We have to be honest and say sometimes what may not be popular opinion. We have to speak what the Lord wants us to speak. That is what we are trained to do in the prophetic office. And I'm going to tell you, I am watching the same mistakes with these appointments be made as was made in 2020. There were appointments made in 2020 that were made by the fallible hands of man that positioned people. So when the pandemic came, they were already in position by the hands of fleshly men to lead a nation astray, to lead the presidency astray, to lead leadership astray. I am watching the same thing unfold with these appointments. And since the Lord gave the election and the Lord chose, that means the person he chose has to wear the yoke and answer to him, which means the Lord is going to sift these appointments. These appointments that are being made, that are not of God, that are not filled with the Spirit, that are led of the flesh, that are there so if the deep state, so if the enemy, so if the corrupt set a plan in motion, they are there to once again fool and deceive and lead astray, because the Holy Spirit is not in the center of it and the wisdom of God hasn't been welcomed in. The wisdom of God needs to be welcomed into these appointments right now, because if it's not, we are going to see the similar events unfold that we saw happen in 2020. We need to pray and intercede right now. I'm telling you, the Lord is going to sift these appointments because he's going to have his say. Because man is not above God in this. And if God appoints somebody, they are subject to him. And they are subject to his say. And they are subject to his will and his ways. And if they walk out of his will, he will bring a hard correction to bring back into his will. And I'm telling you, there is a hard correction coming if some of these appointments stand. I am telling you, it is coming. Because we cannot have the same mistakes made. Because men are being led of the flesh again. And they have to be led of the Lord in this. This has to be a White House where the Holy Spirit is welcome and where the wisdom of God is welcome. Not the intellectualism of men, because it's the intellectualism of men that got us in trouble in 2020. Listening to the intellectualism and that hamster wheel of it, of men that are deceived, that are sold out to the corrupt, that are bought and paid for a time when they unleash things in the earth. We need to pray and intercede right now. Be watchmen. Sound the alarm. God bless. Keep the faith.